All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. We are going to jump back into Rising World. We'll give this a second to load by JIW Games. Single player, we're going to go back into our world. Farm Chick 63, good afternoon. So let me pull up the map. So I spent a little bit. Here was our home temporary camp. I got everything moved over to our new camp. Took me like 3 trips and 3 game days, but there's still one more chest over here with a little bit of stuff, and we're going to eventually have to go and pick up. No, I also did a little bit of hunting, so we have some more carcasses to turn into leather because we're still wearing our rag shoes. Let me grab the leather from here, and let's grab the rest of the hides from here that we need to turn into leather. Throw the seeds there. Before we start taking care of the leather, it's getting dark. We may sleep through the night. Alright, I just completely forgot what I was going to do. Oh, cooking rack. We should have a fire here. I thought I put a fireplace down, or a fire pit down. I swear I put a fire pit down. Yeah, this is completely unorganized yet. We're going to get this organized. I swear I put a fireplace down over here. I'm losing my mind. Do I have a fire? Did I craft it and not put it down? Of course not. Can we craft another one? We can. Number 4. Alright, for now, we're just going to throw it here. Like I said, this is an unorganized mess. This is temporary setup. Alright, now I want to build, and I think it's this table. I want to build us, is it miscellaneous? The grill, no. This one. So we need 1 iron plate and 4 rods. I did craft us up a couple more bars. So let's hit the anvil. Crap, what did I need? One plate and 4 rods. So let's craft 2 plates. And then rods. We'll take one of those plates and turn it into 4 rods. Now we should have enough to build the cooker. And it should go, yeah, so it goes over here above the fireplace. Now, I did do a little bit of hunting. I needed some more leather. So we're going to have some bacon and some ribs for dinner. What else can we throw down here? Can we throw down... Oh, we got 4 pieces of bacon. Alright, can we get at least one more on there? Oop, I have no idea what I just hit. Can I turn you? I can. Alright, let's let that cook. Now, this will burn if we don't keep an eye on it. So we're going to do a little bit of night work here before we sleep. So let's come back to the chest. Everything's just thrown in this one chest for now. We're done with our iron bars. I want to put them back. Let's grab some coal. Let's grab some more iron ore. Let's keep the smelt. Right now we're still using the primitive oven. We don't have we have enough fuel. I didn't need coal. All right, let's get ourselves number 4. Let's keep this going because it's this primitive furnace is really slow. While we're doing that, where is my tanning rack and my hunting knife? Hunting knife is still in here, so let's grab the hunting knife. Like I said, I'm a complete unorganized mess because I just finished literally making 3 trips to get everything back here. Hunting knife has got to be in here somewhere. It is. Actually, I'm going to pull these out of here a minute. While our iron bars are cooking, let's come over here to the tanning rack. Oh, am I on the wrong side? I think I'm on the wrong side. Did I put this up backwards? No. It's just in a weird position. Alright, hold on. We're going to have to move this. Try to get it in a better spot. See if I can't get it up here. Let's see if that's any better. There we go. So now we take our knife, I think was number 5, no, number 4. So we got to scrape down our leather. And then when it's done, F to pick it up. So number 2. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. Let's put another one down. Yeah, I did a little bit of hunting off camera. We killed Bessie. We killed a few Porky the pigs. Number 3. We'll get this one done. We're still wearing our rag boots that we spawned into the game with. Now I think we have some pig hide. Oh cool, we're gonna have a ton of leather. I don't know what the pig hide does. Can we do anything with the pig hide? We can. Grab that one. Throw this last pig hide on here. I'm hoping we have enough to make our boots and a saddle so we can tame a horse. Because I'm tired of walking around on foot. Alright, so that should get us... Alright, now where is the loom? Right here. Perfect. So let's come into here. Let's get this knife out of our hand. Let's see if we can't grab, where's the shoes? I want the military boots because they're going to give us 100% insulation and 50% protection. Okay, so now we need 8 cloth. I think I have cloth in here. Yeah, we have 23 cloth. Let's grab those. Back to here. There we go. Boots. So now let's get out of here. Let's get our boots on. There we go. And then our rag shoes can go back in here for now until we figure out what we're going to do with them. Alright, so that gets us the clothing I want. So keep an eye on. Are they still raw? I can't tell. Are they cooked or are they raw? Beef stay cooked. Beef stay cooked. Cooked. Okay, you're still raw. Let's grab ourselves. Our water is low. Let's try a... See how delicious this is. Alright, now let's grab a watermelon. That should fill us up. I should bring our water up. There we go. Want to keep an eye on these so they don't burn. Where's our forge? You're still not... See, it takes forever with this primitive furnace. Can't wait till we get some real smelters going. But we're stuck with that for now. Alright, let's go look at... I forget where it's made. Let's start here. Mounts. Saddle for a horse. Oh, we need more leather. Crap, we're going to have to go do more hunting. We want that, and we want the saddle bags. So that takes 8 leather. 16 leather, we have 10, 8. So we need like 12 more leather, which means another hunting trip. Alright, let's put the leather in storage for now. We're going to cook the bacon. Let's throw the cooked meat in here for now. We don't need to carry it with us. Let's take a look at our... Where's the forge? Ooh, let's grab the forge. Turn you off a minute. It's going to give us a little bit more iron. Let's throw some more ore in here. Turn that back on. We'll keep you cooking. Let's make sure we're not burning our... They're still raw. How long do ribs take to cook, man? I wish there was a way... I wish they told you if they were cooked or not while you were looking at them. They could be, because it's just dark. Alright, we're going to start working on a house. Let's go for a short walk. So, back in... So we have our water hole right there we can drink out of. Back in here's a cool little area that we're going to turn into a garden. So this whole area back here we're going to turn into a garden. And then eventually we're going to start digging our tunnel into the cave and see if we can't find some deep ore. But what I'm thinking is somewhere right about here we're going to start our house. And we're going to get... It's pretty much the flattest area I can find. We can take the rake. We could take some of the humps out of that land and flatten it out a little bit. But my main goal right now is to do a little bit more hunting and get us a little bit more leather so we can tame the horse. Alright, you're cooked. I think that one's still raw. Alright. We'll take you with us. I want to... I've taken that one off the fire and put that on the fire a few more times. Alright, for now, we're just going to throw the bacon in here and we'll cook them when we get back. I don't think food spoils in this game. Let's throw the rest of our ore in here. I want to try and lighten the load up before we go back out. Let's throw the coal back in here. Keep a little bit of stone on us, keep a little bit of wood on us. My battle axe goes back here, you go back there. We'll keep the scythe on us. We have a little bit of food on us. You cooked. I think you're still raw. As soon as this is done, we're going to sleep tonight, and then we're going to go kill a couple more cows or pigs, and we're going to get enough leather to tame a horse, and then we're going to start working on our house. So I don't want to burn the meat, and I don't want this, burning up all of our coal. You still look raw. Let's hope we don't burn it. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's grab another half a load of that. Let's go to number 3. Number 4. Let's spin what little bit we have left while we're waiting on our fire. So we'll spin it into thread, just to kill a little bit of time. So just hold down, right click with either the cotton or the wool in your hand, and as soon as it hits 100 on the progress, the F key. So if I'm waiting for food to cook or if I'm waiting for iron to smelt, I'll spin myself some thread. Now, I know I'm expecting a family home anytime, so I don't know how long this stream is going to be. Could be 5 minutes or it could be in 2 hours. Alright, so we ran out of thread. Let's check our meat. That thing still looks raw. Okay, so you're not done yet. You still look raw. It is. Why is that still raw? Because I keep taking it off the fire. Let's throw more thread in here. So we got some good thread going. Throw our iron back in here. These two should be done any minute, and we can finish sleeping tonight. Couple more crafting stations that we don't have that we're going to need. So look at crafting stations while we're waiting. Actually, I think the sawmill shows me more. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so that does show me all the crafting stations. Workbench we have, block bench we have, saw bench we have, anvil we have. Primitive furnace. We want to get into these better smelting furnaces, so stone and iron plates are going to be, and we're probably just going to go for the big one instead of the small one. We're probably just going to go for it. So that's probably, and then the loom we have, the spinning wheel we have, tanning rack we have, the grinding station I've not used before, grind stones into other materials. So eventually we're going to need one of those. The paper press we have, this is another one that we're going to need right away. So we're going to have to smelt down some of the aluminum and a whole ton more of iron. The reason why I want that is, let's take a look at this. All right, let's turn this off. Let's grab our iron. Let's take a look at our meat. Are we burning it? It still doesn't look cooked. I'm going to leave it sit there. The reason why I need the tier 2 workbench is I want, where's the hats? Armor accessories. I want the, where is it? The helmet with the lamp. We have the iron plates, the light bulb. For the life of me, I cannot figure out where to build the light bulb. I've looked in every crafting station I own, and I think the light bulb may be level 2. If I look in the workbench, I've looked through everything here, and I can't find the light bulb. I've looked through everything here, and I can't find the light bulb. I looked under tools. Like, I've been through every one of these. I seriously think we can't build it until we get... Why does that still look raw? Alright, we're going to grab it off of here for now. Yeah, ribs raw. I don't have time to mess with this. Let's throw it in here for now. Our inventory is... We're good. Let's grab our scythe. Let's grab our hammer. We need more leather, so we need to find some pigs and some cows. Now, I brought the scythe with me for this reason. If we, instead of picking this, if we scythe it, it's going to give us seeds. And then we can start planting our own garden. I'm going to just wander over this way, see if I can find some unfortunate cows or pigs. If you don't like slaughter and murder, you're going to have to look away. Flowers. Alright, we're going to grab, I see another watermelon. I want to get myself a good amount of seeds, so we can start growing our own. Okay, cool. We got some cows up here. Oh crap, they're hiding by the fox. We can't go near that fox. We don't have any weapons. That fox will eat us. Let's head over this way. I really want to tame that horse. What do we have over here? A poor little piggy stuck. Yeah, I'll try to get him without falling in a hole. Alright, sorry piggy. Sorry piggy. We're gonna take... Oh, there's no leather this time. I only got bacon. I got leather last time. Or I got a hide last time. I don't need the meat. We got a ton of meat. I may even just take the hides and start leaving some of the meat behind. Okay, there's our horses we want to tame. We got to figure out if we want to tame a gray horse or if we want to tame a tan horse. But we have to get our saddle first. We got a brown horse, we got a gray horse. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards the gray horse, but let me know what you think. And we got to come up with a name for our horse. Yeah, there's a ton of horses here. I'm not seeing it much more in the way of cows or pigs, though. There's a ton of horses we can tame. Alright, tomato plant. Where's our scythe? So that's some more tomato seeds. So we're starting to gather seeds for our garden. I hear sheep. We have enough wool, so I'm not too concerned with wool. I do want the cotton plants, though, because we can plant these in our garden, and it's a continuous source of cloth. You're another sheep. I'm looking for cows and pigs. And now that we have our map, I'm not concerned with getting lost. Alright, so we have cotton. Grab the seeds. Grab the seeds. Let's grab... we're finding more seeds than we are leather, unfortunately. Oh, we do have to eat. Let me grab that last slice of watermelon. And that'll hold us over for a little bit. Alright, I just saw a piece of cotton. See if we can't get it on the way back. There are no more animals hiding up here anywhere. Cows, pigs. Oh, uh-oh, there we go. Look away if you don't like the murder. But I need more leather. Sorry, Bessie. Sorry, Bessie. I don't need the meat, so I'm sorry. I'm leaving your meat behind. I know it's not the good thing to do, but I've got a ton. Oh, there we go. I just want your hide. That's still not going to get us enough leather for the saddle. Once we get our saddle and our saddle bag, I don't think there's much more stuff we need leather for. We're going to come over here. We're going to scythe this pumpkin. The gray ones are pretty. We'll have to grab a gray horse. That's going to get us cool. It's going to get us some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds also give us water and food like the watermelon does. What the heck? I just heard something. Sounded more like a sheep. Man, okay, maybe over this way. I don't think I've been out this way yet. No, we're opening up a new area of the map. See what we can find out this way. I see another pumpkin. I'm going to grab the seeds. Oh, we're heading back towards our old first homestead. I don't know if I can even get that goat. Oh, I guess let's see if he runs away from us. Oh, maybe? Oh, he damaged us a little bit. He took a health hit. But we're going to take your hide. Here, we'll grab one of your meat. We'll cook you up and see what you taste like. What else is out this way? I'm going to grab this tomato plant. If it gets dark, we could just throw our tent down and sleep tonight. What's up there? Are you pigs or are you wild boar? If you're wild boar, I need to stay away from it. I think these are pigs. Look away. I think these pigs are an easy kill. Yeah, I just want your hide. I got a ton of food. Alright, piggy, where did you go? Alright, this grass means we're getting into the danger area where the bears and the foxes are, and the wild boars. But I lost that other pig. Over this way. Alright. This may give us enough leather. Sorry, piggy. Sorry, piggy. Oh, no hide. Darn it. I killed you for nothing. Alright, let's get out of the danger zone. Get back to where we belong. Any more animals over this way? I don't like I don't like killing. I usually don't play a lot of games where I have to kill, but we need the leather. I'm not seeing a lot more animals. Alright, we're gonna have to grab, let me grab this. Well, actually we have, let's use those up first. That's gonna replenish a little bit of our food and a little bit of our water. What do we have over here? I think those are, oh, we got more cows. Alright, sorry Bessie, but this should be the rest of the leather I need. Oh, these are quick cows. They're whipping my butt. The piggies are easier than the cows were. They're like, I'm out of here. Ooh. Sorry, Bessie. We're going to take your hide. We're going to go after some of your buddies. And his buddy took off. Hopefully we won't have to do much more animal killing in this game. We're gonna be vegetarians. They don't want to become boots or wallets or rugs or something. I'm sure they're gonna. Oh, sure. So you're gonna take off. Are you gonna stand still? You're gonna stand still. Take your hide. If I can get this last one, we're gonna head back to base. He's out of here. All I saw was a tail going. Like, you're getting me. He's still running. You gonna go find some more buddies? Alright, we're getting further and further away from home, but I want to make sure I have enough leather. He ain't stopping. Alright, you live to see another day. Where the heck do we get back to our camp? Ah, goodness. That's the old camp. Alright, so pretty much straight up. Okay, so pretty much this direction. Yeah, without the map, I'd be completely lost. Watch, we're going to be like one leather short. What are you? Let's grab our scythe. Might as well pick some stuff on the way back. Am I going in the right direction? We are. What are you? Carrot seeds. We can actually do the same thing with flowers and then replant them at our house to make our house look nice. Alright, cotton. We'll grab you. Grab this cotton. Are we going in the right direction? We are. Alright. Grab you for the garden. Grab this cotton plant. Alright, so you're going in the garden. Yeah, we're going back. I think I know where I'm at now. I made this trip back and forth like 4 times when I moved our base. Eventually I'll throw the flowers in storage, but eventually once we build our house, we'll put some flowers out front. Stone. Carrot? Yeah, carrot seed. Grab some more flowers. Probably gonna have to build another chest. Alright, so let's grab. I know we're gonna need. How much inventory space do I have? None. Alright, I can't whack a tree down. We'll have to come back and get some wood. So we're gonna need to build another chest. But we're gonna come and get ourselves a horsey at first. I better not pick any more because our inventory's full. Now, if we could do the saddle and the saddlebags will give us more storage. And then when we're out and about, we can pick flowers. I'm not worried about picking flowers yet. We're still too early game. Oh, I'm going to fall in that hole one of these days, and I'm going to end up with a broken leg. Alright, let's grab ourselves a... Oh, you're another hole. I thought you were my watering hole. Let's grab ourselves a sip of water. Alright, if I can get close enough without falling in. There we go. Water's full. Alright, so let's come over here. And let's swap you out. We'll swap you out. So slots 3 and 4. We'll put you down there. Put you down there, so we'll get you cooking. Let's grab... Alright, let's throw these seeds in here. Will they stack? They will not stack. They should stack. Nope. So let's throw you there. Let's throw you there. Let's eat that cherry. We'll get it out of our... seeds should stack. We're going to have to build another chest. Alright, what do we have? Carrot seeds. Throw them there for now. That frees up a little bit of inventory space. Where's our food level? Okay, so we don't need... So let's... Alright, so let's come back in here. Let's grab the coal. Let's grab... We needed some aluminum, I believe. Let's grab the aluminum. We're going to need our hunting knife. And then we'll grab you and you. So I want number 4. So let's come over here. Let's grab some aluminum. And we'll fire you up. We'll cook some aluminum while we're tanning our leather. We'll try not to burn our dinner. Alright, so that gives us 6. Let's pull these down, pull these down. I'll put you there. Goat pelt there. That's the rest of my pelts. That's the rest of my pelts. So number 1. Grab that one. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Alright, now, what does that give us? 17 pieces of leather. We have some bacon to cook. Yeah, that's all of our hide. Now let's come over to, how's our meat doing? Still looks raw. Let's grab the rest of our leather. Where is saddles in here? Mounts. So we need saddle for a horse. Okay, now we need 8 iron rods. The cloth we have. So iron rods and cloth. Let's grab our bars. Let's grab our cloth. What did I need? 8 iron rods. How's our meat? 8 iron rods. So iron rods, I need 8, so I need 2 plates. And we're going to turn those 2 plates into 8 rods. And now we can build our saddle. Do we have enough for the saddle bags? We do. I need 4 more rods. So we'll make 1 more plate. 4 more rods. And then let's grab our saddle bags. Nice. And then we're going to end up sleeping the night. Okay, you look cooked. And now what else do we have? So let's, you can stay here for now. You can stay here for now. Leather we're going to put back away. Let's see if we can't cook our bacon. Alright, let's get organized here a little bit. How are our ingots? Our ingots are still not done. Alright. Let's throw the leather back in here. Let's throw the iron back in there. Let's throw the cloth back in here. Yeah, we're going to have to build another chest. So let's grab, we have wood on us, but not much. Alright, let's get, throw our meat back in here. We have to go whack a tree real quick. Let's get our battle axe back. Let's get our axe back. Let's get you back. Let's get you back. You I don't need. What do I need to build one more chest? Oh, wrong bench. I need this saw bench, this guy. Chests, chests. We need 16 lumber. Let's go whack a tree real quick. Let's go this way. Because we're going to build our house here, so we're going to have to take out a couple trees anyway. And it's going to fall right on my head. And we got another sapling. So we're going to end up, as soon as we go tame our horse, we're going to start working on our garden. We're going to get our garden going. We're going to get a little forest going so we have our own grove of trees. And then we're going to start working on a house. Of course you're going to fall on my head again. Two seeds. All right, that should be enough to build a chest. Let's check on our fire pit. Oh, raw? What are my chances? Raw, okay. It's hard to tell. I'll put you back. Okay, so I think these are cooked now. Yeah, I just waited just a hair. Alright, that one can stay there. Furnace. Crap, our furnace went out. Do we have our coal on us? We do. Actually, I'm not even going to worry about that. Let's do this. Let's sleep tonight. Let me get this off of here. We have enough food. Let's throw this in here. Actually, let's just craft us our second chest real quick. And then we're going to sleep tonight. Okay, so we need lumber. And then we can craft another chest. Alright, let's get that chest. Can I sneak one more chest in here? Actually, I want to put a chest over here because we're going to move all of our... Let's throw you... Can I put you here? I can't wait till we get everything moved. What's your front end and what's your back end? I can't tell. Let's just put you here for a minute. Nope, wrong way. Where's the front end? I can't tell. There we go. We're going to move all of our smelting stuff over here. So let's put the coal in here. Your ore. So let's put the coal and the ores over here. Stone will carry. I like to carry a little bit of stone on me in case we have to build something on the fly. Give me a second to get organized. A little bit. Let's keep the leather, the meats in here for now. The food, the seeds. You're going to go there. We're going to go on a planting mission here soon. You're more potato seeds. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Do I have all my ore kind of stuff out of here? I do. Let's put you over here. Why are you not staying lit? Oh, you know what? Because we're going to sleep tonight. We'll come back and do our aluminum another day. Alright, that's why I didn't turn that on. Let's get you in here, you in here. We'll keep a little bit of food on us. You go in here. Saddle has to stay on us, so the smelted ore is going to go in there. Saddle and saddlebags. We're going to go find a horse. We do have crap. We have one more hide. And you are cooked ribs. So your food. I'd like to keep a little bit of that on us. Keep a tent on us for an emergency. Keep a little bit of wood on us for an emergency. Alright, so let's get... let's grab... Let's eat these 2 carrots. Alright, let's get through the night. Where's my tent? Hello? I can't wait till we get into a house. Did I not put... Oh, my tent is still over at the old place. I don't think I put a new tent down. Alright, let me put my emergency tent down and then we can craft ourselves a new one. Let's get through the night. I'm going to just pick you back up for now, just so we have an emergency tent on us. Alright, let's put this down here. Let's grab our saddle and then our saddlebags. And then let's find those horses. Not that direction. I think they're over in this direction. See if we can't find that gray horse. Then we'll come back and start working on our garden. And once we get into our own house, we'll have a chest by each crafting station. And we'll definitely be more organized. We'll end up building like 6 or 8 chests. Alright, you're a brown horse. Let's see if we can't find your gray cousin. Alright, let's grab the journal real quick and see if we can't figure out crafting, furnace, grinder, tanning rack. Okay, so this doesn't tell us anything about how to tame a horse. Do you tell me how to tame a horse? You do not. Alright, we're on our own. See if we can figure this out. Oh, okay, you're the tan one. Let's see if we can find the gray one. Okay, here's our gray horse. Oh, no, are you another tan horse? You're another tan horse. Okay, you're a brown horse. Where's your gray cousin at? We may end up going back and get one of those tan or brown horses. Hello? I was probably completely blind in the fog and walked right by them. So I thought they were all together. I didn't think the horses were spread apart. We may have to double back. So let's just continue going this way a little bit. We may have to just go back and grab one of the tan horses. Unless they were back the other way. Let's go back this way. Cow. We don't need to kill any more cows. I think we need to head back the other way. I swear all those horses were together. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go back towards our camp. Let's do a U-turn. Let's see if we can't find those gray horses. Now I do want to get enough leather to build a second saddle just to have a spare, because I've already, when I played this game a couple years ago, I took my horse, I rode across the map to find the desert because I needed sand to make glass, and I got killed by a mountain lion. What are you? You're a pig. I got killed by a mountain lion, and I have respawned back at my camp. And I never did ever find my horse again. It was over by the desert with its saddle on. And I didn't have enough leather to build a second saddle. So I had to go out and kill a whole bunch of more cows and pigs to build a second saddle. Alright, what's over this way? What do we have up here? Cows? No, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing animals in the fog. Where are these horses hiding? I walked by them like 6 times when I was moving my stuff. Alright, you're the brown horse. We may end up grabbing the brown horse. What do we have up here? Sheep. Any horses hiding up here? No, you're all sheep. What I may do is I may circle back, and I may head back towards our old house, because I know I saw some horses going in that direction. Or we just may wait till a more sunny day. And go for a walk back to our old camp another day. I honestly don't know where these horses went. Here's the tan one. Oh, I think we're going to end up with the tan horse. If I can't find the gray one. We can always tame a second horse and have a spare. I know, there's our camp, right? Yeah, there's our camp. I think we're just going to grab this horse. We'll try and find a gray one another time. Let's see if we can't figure this out. Are you going to keep walking, or are you going to let me talk to you? Oh. Stop walking. Is it? Oh, there we go. Awesome. Let's grab our saddlebag, which is number 5. There we go. Now, how do we get on? There we go. Escape to dismount. Oh, this is nice. We got to name our horse. Eventually, we'll make another one, or we'll tame another one. This is going to make life much easier when we go out gathering resources. You can stay down here by the water for now. And then we're going to take this saddlebag, and we're going to put a bunch of supplies in our saddlebag, like the spare tent can go in there. We can throw some spare food in here. We can throw some spare food, a little bit of spare wood and stuff, and then as we're out gathering supplies, we can fill this up as well. We do need to build ourselves a second tent, though, because we cannot sleep the night. So what do we need for just our second tent, just to have it? 32 sticks. And now let's grab that small shelter. We're going to keep the one on the horse so we can have an emergency tent. But I want one over here by our camp so we can sleep the night. Alright, now we need a scythe and we need a rake. So back to tools. Alright, so what do we need? Oh, we need a scythe. So 2 iron ingots. And we need a rake. So 3 iron ingots and some sticks. And I put my iron ingots over here. So 3 iron ingots. Let's grab our iron ingots. And let's craft ourselves a couple more sticks. Alright, so we're going to need over here. We want a rake. We need a scythe. Crap, we need a hoe. Well, craft all 3. Nice. Let's grab the scythe. You are the hoe. Where did our rake go? Up here. Okay. Don't want you yet. Alright, let's head back to where our garden is going to be. And we'll start cutting our way back. And then eventually we're going to have to fence this in, but I'm just going to throw some garden plots down to get us started. Get some of this heavy stuff out of the way and figure out exactly where we're going to go. Do we have... let's throw you in here. So number 5, let's grab that seed. Trying to get rid of some of this tall grass so we can figure out exactly where we're going to go. And the rake works a little bit to flatten the ground, but it's not perfect. I think the rain is making it grow back already. No, I have no idea. I know we're making ourselves hungry. Alright, now let's take this all the way down. We'll start back here. Is it the hoe that takes it out? Alright, let's try the hoe. It's been forever since I've done this. Okay, yeah. Let's try and get one row here. That's going to get us one garden. It's not the straightest thing in the world. And then we'll get another row in. Let's go see what seeds we want to plant first. And how much room we're going to need. We'll grab some food. We'll grab some water. I should have had something smelting while we were back there working. Oh, we're going to have to build a stable for our horse. Let's get you smelting. Let's go grab some seeds. Let's grab our watermelon seeds. Let's see where 10 watermelon seeds take us. And we can always come back out and get some more. I don't mind the garden patch being uneven, because they're uneven in real life. Oh, okay. Now, how far apart do I need to space them? probably get a double row. Crap, I can't pick them up. Alright, hold on. I'm going to get a double row. The first couple are going to be weird. But I think I can get a double row in. And if these are too close together, next time we replant them, we can move them. So that's, oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Let's go grab some more seeds. Let's see what else we have. Do I have my scythe on me? I do. So let's grab this. We'll plant that, whatever it was. More cotton. So we'll grab that. How's our... Oh, Laura, let's turn you off. Let's grab these bars. It gets us a little bit of aluminum. What other ores do I have on me? Stone. Alright, let's grab some more ore. I want to keep that going. So your iron, let's put you back in there. What happened to the aluminum I just grabbed? What the heck happened to my aluminum that I just took off of the fire? Right there. Okay. Losing my mind. Alright, so your iron, your aluminum, your iron ore, your tungsten ore, you're just stone, your copper ore, you're more aluminum ore. Alright. Let's put our coal up in that corner. So this way our cooked product will be underneath the raw product. Let's grab let's cook the rest of the aluminum. And then, oh, it's only, and let's grab, I guess we'll grab some of the tungsten. So let's fire you up. Let's throw these back in here for now. Let's go grab our seeds. So we have seeds, we have carrot seeds. Let's take our meats up there. So cotton seeds. More cotton seeds. We have tomato seeds. We have lettuce. We have more cotton. We have potato. Carrot. You're our trees. We gotta get those planted yet. You are lettuce. You are seeds. You are just straight up cotton. Oh crap. Am I too hot because I'm by the fire? I have no, I may have made myself too hot by standing by the fire. Alright, let's grab yeah, it was too hot by standing too close to the fire. So food's at 90. Let's eat this last tomato. Let's head back towards, check on this real quick. Alright, nothing's smelted. Let's go back here real quick. This tree's going to come down, apple tree's going to stay. Alright, so where did we leave off? We left off with watermelon. Alright, so down here, let's grab the pumpkin. Alright, now up here, I have no idea what that thing is. Oh, it's already a plant. I think it's a broccoli. Oh, I have one more seed. Alright, now I'm out of pumpkin seeds. What are you? It looks like it's a broccoli. Let's scythe it and grab a seed. Nope. Yeah, broccoli. Okay. That was cool. What did we get? 3 broccoli seedlings. Do we have any more broccoli? I don't. I do. No, potato. So let's throw the broccoli in there. We'll throw the lettuce up here. And now let's grab the broccoli, which was number 4. Alright, and we're going to dig out ourselves another row, but I think I'm going to make my rows going towards this row so we have an aisle to walk up. So if we come straight in, come past the apple tree, let's make a row going. Alright, don't step on my plants. Let's make a row going this way. Number 4. Okay, why do you not want to? Oh, there we go. And then we're going to do a more formal garden. I want to get some raised beds, and I want to get some... Alright, let's go sleep tonight. Because I know y'all can't see. It really sucks. Let's go check on our smelter, and then we'll sleep tonight. Okay, so they're not quite ready. Let's get away from the heat. Let's wait this out, and then we'll grab our bars, then we'll sleep tonight. I'm gonna have to plant some carrots so I can feed you. I didn't hear anybody pull in the driveway. Alright, nice timing. Let's grab these. Let's sleep through the night so y'all can see. Alright, perfect. Let's fire this back up. So let's grab the aluminum. We don't have any more aluminum to smelt. Let's smelt some copper. And then how is our fuel? Okay, we're gonna need the coal as well. Oh no, we got plenty of fuel in there. Let's fire you up. Let's go finish our garden project. Then we're going to take our horse out. We're going to plant our trees next. Then we're going to take our horse out and we're going to grab as much wood as we can get because we're going to need to build some wooden floors for our house. Alright, these garden beds are not in the... This looks like my garden when I was a kid. Alright, let's plant. What do we have? I'm going to keep all the cotton together. So I'm not going to plant the cotton yet. So you're cotton, you're cotton. So that whole row is cotton. What do we have? We have, what are you? You're tomatoes. So let's do a row of tomatoes here. That's all of our tomato seeds. All right, what else do we have? We got, okay, you're broccoli. You're actually food. We have we have a bunch of carrots. So we have carrots, potato, and cotton to put in. Yeah, so let's get a partial row coming off of this guy. Going this way. So if we walk in, eventually we'll level all this out. We'll get a nice path coming back in here eventually. I can go out like one or two more. Go out a little bit more. Alright, that should be good. So what do we have? Let's grab the potatoes. Now potatoes I think we can put side by side. Now what else do we have? So those are potatoes. Carrot. Can I combine these into one? I can. So let's grab our carrots. So what is, I think that only leaves us with cotton, right? Can I combine you? I can't. So cotton, yeah, so we just have some cotton to deal with. So if we come over here, and if we go, this is really bumpy. No, alright, let's bring another row. I know this is going to be ugly, but I'm going to bring I want my cotton along here. That's going to leave our path coming out this way. Alright. Let's see how much cotton we can get along here. I don't think I'm going to plant all of this, but let's see what we can do. These grow pretty tall and skinny, so I'm thinking we can get a double row coming out. much more do we have? 6. So we can definitely fit 6 more in here. Alright, that should be all of our seeds. Now let's get our trees planted. So we can start reforesting. Let's check on our smelter. Alright, cool. Turn you off. Alright, so you were tungsten. So aluminum. We only got... Oh, tungsten. Never mind. Tungsten. Copper. Alright, so let's grab... We're going to need a drink. I didn't forget about you. You're going to go for a ride in a minute. Oh, we got a... I'm going to leave that natural one growing there. Now, I need to get in here without falling in. Alright, there we go. We got a drink. What do we have on us? Let's get rid of this one broccoli. That'll free up a slot. Alright, we're 100% on our food and on our water. Let's grab our saplings. And let's head over. We're gonna build our house somewhere in here. But let's start our little forest area back here. And we'll start. Piggy, you're gonna become leather. I'm gonna need more leather eventually. But let's get our forest started back over here. Is that all we had? Yep. Alright, so now we go to number 4. Is that all I had on number 4? Yep. Should be all of our saplings. It is. Let's head back towards our base. I want to see what it takes to build us a clock. Yeah, that wonky ass garden looked like something I had when I was a kid. Piggy, you come wandering down here and you're just asking yourself to get whacked. Alright, let's go to, I think it's this workbench. Let's look at, it's miscellaneous. No. Utilities. we should probably, I don't need a compass, but we can probably take a 1 copper plate and 4 copper rods. Okay, we don't have enough to make a clock yet. Eventually we're going to need a canteen or some water skin so we can carry water with us in case we're out on the horse and we need a drink. We'll probably do like 2 of these and keep them in the horse, in his saddlebag. What do we need for the clock? 1 copper plate and 4 copper rods. So 1 plate and 4 rods. Copper plate. I need to make 2. And then we need to turn one of them into rods. Was that enough to get me the clock? Now, oh, hotkey O. Okay, so O will tell us what time of the day it is. That's nice. Okay, cool. That's going to come in handy because I think it gets dark. Well, tell us. I think it gets dark around 7 or 8. So I don't want to go out on the horse yet. We'll go out on the horse and we'll do a wood run when it gets dark. So let's, while we're here doing nothing, let's grab some coal just in case. Copper, copper. Let's grab the rest of our iron, because I want the big smelter. And then, how much coal do you have? We're going to need to throw some coal in here as well. Alright, while you're smelting, I thought I saw, let's just take a walk down here. I thought I saw a small coal patch. We have some tungsten up there. I not see a small coal patch like right in through here somewhere. I don't want to get too far. Let's head back this way. Piggy, you walk into my garden and you're definitely asking to be whacked. Let's head back this way. I see a small coal patch while we're waiting for our bars. Oh, that is not going to be good. Where are we at? Number 3. Alright, we're not, what do we get, like 3 pieces of coal out of that little thing? Alright, there's some coal by our garden. I don't want to get too far from that smelter. But I also don't want to end up falling my butt down the mountain. I thought there was a bigger coal patch. Oh, I'm going to end up breaking my neck. Oh, there's more water back here. That's actually pretty nice. We have more ores. While we're out on our horse, I'm going to look for more coal. I don't want to dig into there if I don't have to. We'll look for more coal when we go out on the horse. We're going to go out on a wood run. How are you? You're still cooking. Alright. As soon as this, well, no, what time was it? What time is it? Yeah, we're gonna sleep tonight. It's getting dark out. It should be getting dark soon anyway. So let's wait that out. Let's go grab ourselves a drink. Let's grab, what do we have to use up? Let's get rid of that one carrot. That'll open up a slot. And we're at 100% on our food. Okay, so we don't need to eat anymore. Just waiting on this and for it to get dark. Well, what else can we get out of our inventory so we can go with as much of an empty pouch as I can? Alright, so throw the iron ore back in there. We'll throw the coal back in there. We got some food on us. We have some sticks and stones, and we have our... I don't think there's anything else I can lighten up the load with. Just waiting on that to get done. We'll sleep tonight, and we'll go do get as many logs as we can, because here's what I want to do. Where's our block bench? I want to go to wooden blocks, and I want to find something that we can make our floor of our house out of. So we'll have to figure out what pattern we want for the floor of our house. I'm thinking something rustic. I'm almost thinking like that one for the floor of our house. I don't want anything that's too busy. But something... thinking this one, like a good old rustic floor. We're going to build our floor out of that, and then we're going to work on stone. We'll figure out what stone we want for our... and then we'll put this around the foundation so it looks like there's stone. And then we'll have to figure out what we want to build our walls out of. I want it looking more like rustic-y. Maybe that one. Alright, let's turn you off. Let's grab these guys. Let's throw you in here to get you out of our inventory. Let's look at the next level, the Big Smelter. Where were we? Am I at the wrong station? I want crafting stations. Let's look at, so this smelting furnace. Alright, iron plates, which we have enough iron to make iron plates. We're going to, actually, let's go get wood first, and then we'll go get some stone. And we'll get this big smelter in, and we'll be done with this stupid little primitive smelter. It's almost dark. Right? Am I reading that right? Yeah, it's almost dark, so I don't want to venture too far. Let's see if there's any... Actually, we can start getting ourselves some stone. Where do we want to bore into the mountain? I'm thinking right here. So let's start getting ourselves some stone. Actually, yeah, while we're waiting for it to get completely dark. So let's go to number 3. And we're going to tunnel ourselves pretty much straight in. Straight as I can get it. So eventually we'll find some deep ores. Oh, excuse me. All right, it's starting to get dark. Let me do something real quick. Let me grab a couple torches. I think I have them in this chest. It's almost dark anyway. We can sleep through the night here real soon. Yeah, let's grab these guys and those guys. And as we tunnel our way in, we'll throw some oh, excuse me. We'll throw some lights. We'll throw some torches on the wall. So, number 4. Hold on. Number 5. Can I not put you there? Can I not put you there? I thought I could put these in as we go. Okay, so I could put one there. Could I put one here? I had it right there. Oh, I think the family's home. Dog's getting excited. There we go. So we can we can light our way in as we go. Oh, maybe not. False alarm. They must be getting close because I think he can sense them being almost home. And eventually we're going to have to dig down so we can find some ores. Really deep veins of ores. Heck, I think we just found either some copper or some iron. Yeah, some iron right here. So we can, even when it gets dark out at night, we can still, actually, you know, before we go on a wood run, let's grab everything we need. Let's get enough stones to build that big smelter. Yeah, we got lucky by finding iron in here already. And then if the deeper we go in, I'll put more torches in. Now we're going to get rid of the dirt. We're going to drop the dirt out in the ground because we're not going to need it. Alright, so we have... Alright, so I want to go back in that direction. Can I get... Can I get another torch here? And then we can continue working our way back and it won't be so dark for y'all to see. pretty much want to try and go straight back. So we're going to back this way. Alright, we needed 128 stone. 64, there are 200 and some stone. Okay, so we're nowhere near. We need a couple more stacks of stone. Yeah, we'll just mine through the night. We'll take our horsey for a ride tomorrow. And we'll get as many trees as we can. So we can start making the wooden blocks for our floor. Alright, so we come here, we can pretty much go straight back now. Alright, back over this way a little bit. Eventually we'll dig ourselves down, and after we have enough wood to start building stairs, we'll end up tunneling our way down. Yeah, if as soon as the family gets home, I'm going to jump off, which I'm expecting them home like any time now. Alright, let's come over here. Let's knock this little hump out. And then we'll continue our way back, which we're going to need another torch here soon. Alright, still dark out. What time is it? Midnight. Alright, we've got a little bit more time. Now we're going to need a ton of stone to build our house with. Alright, so we come back in. We're going to keep going in this direction. Can I get... yeah, another torch about here. Yes, another torch about here. Right, that'll work. So if we want to come in, I'm going to try and keep this as straight as I can. Coming back. Eventually we'll build 3 or 4 of those big furnaces, and we'll have like iron going in one and aluminum going in the third one. So eventually we'll have all the ores being smelted. So we'll end up with like 4 of those big smelters eventually. Alright, let's get ourselves another torch somewhere in here. Alright, time is it 2 a.m. Let's continue digging. Now, if we're out on our horse in the middle of nowhere and the family gets home, then I'll excuse myself for a minute and we'll ride back to the base. Alright, so we'll come out that way. Yeah, we'll continue our way back this way. Crap, we broke through to where I didn't want to go in this direction. Crap, how did I end up breaking back through my own wall? We're going to have to fill that in, because I didn't want that hole there. I didn't want, well, I guess it's a secondary entrance, but I want to go back more in. We're going to have to make a right-hand turn over here, so we're going to have to go back more this direction. I want to stay in the mountain. Guess we can start going down. I think we can fill that hole back in. Crap! Did it again. And there we go. I did not want to keep breaking through the wall of the mountain. So I must be coming at a wrong angle. So we're going to have to come in here. We're going to have to go to the right. We're going to have to go this way. Alright, we're going to have to go between these two torches. We're going to have to go this way. Now, will the map show me? It will. Okay, so we want to be more in this direction. Yeah, we want to be more in this direction. We want to go into the mountain, not coming back out of the mountain. Time is it? Nope, this direction. So easy to get turned around. And this will help us get that tier 2 table so we can have our mining helmet. Let me try something. So if I take, wrong one. So if I take the stone, which is in number 5, yeah, I can. Let's fill that hole back in. I'm going to fill this hole back in. That's cool. I didn't want those holes there. It's should be starting to get light out. Let's see if we have enough to build that big smelty. It was 16 iron plates. How much iron do we have? So I need 16 plates. Can we get 16 plates? We can. Now we should be able to build. Yeah. We can now build. I don't want to put you down yet. Let's probably pick this one up and put it in its place. Yeah, because we're pretty much going to be done with this one for now. So let's take that one, and then we'll put the bigger one up. Again, this is going to be temporary. We'll move it later. Nice. Now we can do. Oh crap! Can I? I'm gonna need to get myself a wooden block to stand on. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to move this. I need it on some. I need it on some lower ground, but near this chest. All right, let's move. Can we go just like here? Let's see if we can go like here. I'm going to end up moving this chest. I can't move that chest with stuff in it. Let's see if we can't move our block table. Now can I get this guy sitting down in a little bit better? That might work. I may have to put a block in front of it to stand on in order to fill the top shelf. Alright, let's put our block table back down. Let's put our block table up here. I can't wait until we get this house built and everything's inside on a level ground. Alright, since we have a bunch of stone on us, let's craft just a couple stones to stand on. Alright, horse, I hear you. You're gonna go for a ride soon. If I put down, crap, where did you go? I don't even see you. Now if I stand on you, can I get to the top shelf? I can't. Alright, let's build. Let's build ourselves. Again, this is temporary. We're going to end up moving these anyway. Now if I stand on you, I still can't get to the top shelf. Now if I stand on you, okay, now if we stand on you, if I'm careful in how I stand on you, I can fill the top shelf and then fill the bottom shelf. Alright, can't wait till we get that thing in its own house. Alright, let's take care of our food and our water. Let's empty our inventory and we'll go for a ride on the horse. So we have our food. Let's get all of our stone in here, or most of our stone in here. We'll keep a little bit on us. You are dirt. I don't want you. Iron ore, iron ore. You go there. Keep a little bit of stone on us. Most of the stone's going to go in here. Coal can go in there. Our extra furnace can go in there. Iron ingots can go in there. We'll keep some torches on us. Extra block can go in there. We have everything we need. We have a couple extra torches. Our horse has a tent. Let's grab a watermelon. And then let's save you. Let's grab a tomato. Alright, so we are 100, well, I could probably eat one more tomato. We're close enough. Alright, let's jump on our horse. Is it F? It is F. Let's head in the direction we haven't been in too much on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the horse doesn't go in reverse. I don't think there's a... Nope, horse doesn't go in reverse. Let's open up the map. We haven't been too far in that direction. Let's go down this way. And we'll grab a bunch of trees. A little bit further away from our home. And if we see a bunch of plants we want, we can scythe them on the way. Yeah, we're getting into territory we haven't been in yet. So you stay there. I'm going to come over here. And we're going to start getting ourselves a ton of wood. And we're going to take all the saplings because we're going to use them by our own forest. I don't want to get too far away from my horse. So I will forget where it is and we'll spend an hour looking for our horse. You're right there. Let's grab this one. Yeah, the dog is getting like really restless, so they must be getting really close to home. He can usually, like, when they go camping and stuff for the weekend, he pretty much knows when they're almost home. I want to keep one hand free so I don't chop my horse. Alright, bear with me 1 second, y'all. I need to take a peek outside and I need to see, I think the dog needs to go out. I'll be right back. Yeah, they must be getting close because he's getting really restless. swear I missed a log. No sapling? No sapling. All right, where's my horse? I don't want to get too far. Oh, a couple saplings. All right, I want to thin the. I don't want to thin the. I don't want to thin the herd too much. I don't want to take all the trees out of one area. So we'll continue riding. We'll grab some trees here and there. We've not. Yeah, this is a completely new area of the map. What do we have back here? Alright, this is getting into a biome. This may be a biome I really don't want to get into. Let's go back out this way. Oh, now he wants to come back in. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, now he's just going from like the front door to the back door, so I guarantee you they're not that far from home. I'm going to pick this watermelon so we just have a little bit more food on us. Sapling, yeah. 2 saplings, nice. All these saplings are going back home with us. And why does the game insist on filling up my inventory slot when I want to keep it open? Alright, let's go over this way a little bit. Grab some trees over here. Hi, horsey. Anybody bothering you? Alright, nobody better be bothering my horsey. Alright, our horse is right there. I spotted something over here, though. Let me see if it's iron or copper. Copper. I don't need copper. Well, we're gonna need copper, but I don't need copper like right now. Pumpkin, horse is here. I don't want to get too far from my horse. Let's grab one or two more trees right here. And then every one of these saplings is going back to our own forest. And eventually we'll have all of our own trees to cut. And we won't have to go on wood runs. No sapling. No sapling. Why do you insist on filling my empty hand? I don't want anything in my hand when I jump on my horse. Alright, let's continue back this way. We'll open up a little bit more of the map. Grab a couple more trees over here. Why do I feel like it's already getting dark? It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's go over this way. One sapling. Let's take out one more. I don't want to completely deforest. Oh, nice, 2 saplings. Get you out of there. Let's throw fill up our food and our water a little bit. Yeah, okay, we're still opening up map. I want to come over closer to the mountain. If I can spot a big like vein of coal or ore, we're going to stop. Alright, you stay there. Oh, picked a carrot. I didn't even see it sitting there. Alright, let's grab one more. There's a good bit of trees right here. I'm going to go over and see what that ore is. Ah, tree almost fell on my horse. Sorry there. We gotta pick a name for our horse. So if you're watching this, I'm not going to take the food. If you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube, in comments, let me know what the name of our horse should be. If anybody watching here on Twitch, yeah, this is Iron. Yeah, if this is Iron, I'm taking it. Give me a suggestion for our horsey's name. I will never leave Iron behind if we run across it. Now if we find a really big patch, we can mark it on the map and always come back to it. And if you're watching this on YouTube after it's been uploaded, please smash that like and subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. If this vein keeps going back, it'll be a nice find. No, I think we ran out of that vein. Now what do we have over here? We've got a bunch of coal over here. We got a bunch of coal over here. All right, hold on. How do I put the marker in? There we go, coal. Alright, so we'll know that we can come back here and get that coal. So let's go to number 4. We'll eat the carrot. That'll free up my hand. Let's jump on our horse. What time is it? Oh, apparently I can't look at my watch while I'm on the horse. It's gonna get dark, so let's turn around, let's get ourselves back home. I don't want to be out here in the dark, and I actually may get out of here for the night because I know I expect the family home anytime now. So we'll do a coal run one day and we'll come back and grab all of that coal. Alright, straight ahead, Jet. We got more cows over here so we can come over and get more leather. We'll come over and do a coal and leather run. I gotta remember to park my horse because he doesn't have a reverse. Oh yeah, we're definitely coming over and doing a coal and a leather run. Because I want a second saddle just to have one as a backup. In case I die and lose my horse. Oh, there's a ton of cows over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to do a leather and coal run. And then I want to get, let's walk around this water hole. I want to get a shelter for the horse as soon as we get our house built. Alright, horsey, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to leave it here, y'all. Appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hello. Much appreciated. There's no save, so it automatically saves when you quit. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm going to get out of here. I hope everyone has an awesome night.